Good morning. I have breakfast, I have tea, and I'm going to start opening Godot and get into my project for today. VoiceOver is going to explain everything to you. Shout out. And welcome to today's video. I was going to do a cringy intro, but now you have a turkey intro. I mean, are you even really a game dev when you don't have a turkey just outside your window? The plan: introduce you to my project list. And how am I going to tell you that? Monologue. And with some footage of what my day was like. What that really means is that I don't have content yet, but I need to upload something so YouTube doesn't forget me. So, I have a pretty big list of things I would like to make. In the footage, I started my day with Godot, so I'll introduce you to my game projects first. Recently, a CEO came into my previous game engine Unity and temporarily disabled the game dev industry. It hit really hard because now I have to learn a new game engine, as I've decided to leave Unity. I've migrated to the game engine Godot and rejigged my game project list to look like this. Thankfully, I was able to keep it looking relatively similar. I didn't lose much. And these two projects were already planned and considerably small, and are really suited to me learning Godot actually. For that first item, do you remember that game Color Switch from when you were like 13, probably? I'm taking inspiration from that and making it spicy. Simple explanation is that a ball is going to move diagonally, and similarly to Color Switch, you've got to either move through your own color, or, in my version, dodge the colors entirely. And this second one has me really excited. It could be because I don't have to do any of the art, but I think it's because it is a totally hand-drawn game, like pen and paper. A friend of mine will be drawing all of the animations in probably a frame-by-frame style, and I'll be making a game from them. And I've never done this before. I've never trusted someone else with the art, which I really should because I suck at it. It's going to be a little 2D shooter, likely for mobile, so more of my viewers can play it. It's going to be simplistic, but utterly fantastic. Still a turkey wandering around out there. Alright, so it's about 10. I've just done some work on Godot. I've gone through the 2D tutorials for how to use it, and now I'm on my way to the 3D ones. I'm learning to like it more and more. I'm wrapping my head around it, and today I went through creating movement for a 3D character. I don't know which order I'm telling you about this video in VoiceOver, but today I want to get a story short done for that second channel. I want to wash my dog and give her a haircut. I want to mow around the bungalow, which is going to be hazardous because there's holes from augury, and take the tin roof off so that we can get a step closer to starting on the new building. Dog's washed. I'm nearly done putting away the washing, and next I'm going to try and get some stuff done on a story short. These story shorts are to see, well, pretty much for fun. I needed a creative outlet that I didn't judge too critically like I do with these videos that I'm trying to make and improve on every one. So yeah, it's low effort, doesn't take too long, and I can use it as a bit of an experiment for growing a random YouTube channel. So I'm going to finish the washing and then we'll get into that. The process for that is to get ChatGPT to write out a roughly 200-word story, and then I read it out loud, get some background footage, and then put it all together with some subtitles. So I was walking back to the house. I was like, what am I going to use as B-roll for the story short? And then absolutely fantastically Fat Cat was like right there, so I sat my laptop on the ground and just had it record him. So looks like we're going to have ChatGPT write a story about a cat. From memory, the short story took about an hour and a half to make. I used DaVinci Resolve Studio, which really speeds up my process. I would love to link you to that second channel, but for now I'd like it to grow organically, to keep in line with the experiment. Has some more B-roll to show you, like me trimming my dog, and me getting assaulted by an angry bee. Or 3. There's also one more major project I worked on later in the day, but for now I want to share some of the long-term things and maybe even some of the dream projects I have in my mind. Sometimes I think back to the things I used to want to make or write or create as a kid, I believe I would feel more at peace if I were to travel back in time, and if my younger self excitedly asked me if we did all of the awesome things, I could say yes. And they're awesome. Even just for that reason, I want to create these. These are all just random things, but a color match mobile game, an evolution debate, a short film acted out in a video game, only problem being that I need friends for that, a puzzle key finding game, and my dream game, Septipie. One of my dream games, Septipie. I have no idea how many people know of the game Worms. You play as a little bloodthirsty pink warmonger in a turn-based bout of like funny quips and savagery. Absolute 10 out of 10. And I want to make it with 7-legged octopi. And I want to make it better, in all of its TNT and destructible terrain glory. It will be multiplayer and an absolute spectacle. So maybe if you send me enough death threats, I'll get around to making it. I believe that leaves me with just one more thing to tell you about. I'll likely be living at home for the next few years, so we've decided to renovate this building. It's going to take a bunch of work, but it will result in me having an office and bedroom and a lounge room all in one. A creative space for myself. Here is my high-definition example of the final result. 2 desks, a sky bed, a couch, and a projector screen in front of the door. You can bet there will be a couple of gaming rigs hooked up to that projector. And, yeah, all of these together I think are gonna be fantastic.
Hello, future me here. I'm a bit unwell at the moment. I don't know if all of these projects are going to earn their own videos, but I expect you'll hear about most of them. For me, creating things is very satisfying, and sharing the things that I make really multiplies that reward. And then there's 2 buts. Life is busy, but I'm always going to have shenanigans cooking in my mind, and I really hope I get to bring them all to life.
That's all, folks.
So, peace, God bless, have a good day.